Okay, dokie. So now we will look at the second measure of central tendency, being the median. The median is the middlemost number when a data set is written in ascending order. What do we mean when we talk about ascending order, right? The values in terms of their increasing order. So if there's a data set with 1, 2, 3, 4, we want to see it written down as 1, 2, 3, 4 in terms of increasing values instead of 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it making sense? Now, just because we want to see it in ascending order does not mean that it will be given to you in ascending order. So if it's given to you like this, or it's mixed up and it's written as 4, 2, 3, 1, your responsibility is to make sure you go from this that was given to this, writing it in the ascending order in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, before you can look for the median, right? So we have a formula that helps us look for the median, which is 1/2 times n plus 1. Now, what this formula does, it helps us determine the correct position of the median, right? So we do it differently, a little bit differently, when the data set has an odd number of values and when the data set has an even number of values, right? So we will look at both instances. So we'll start with example number 1, which is an odd number of values in the data set. So we have an example where we have 2, 9, 5, 12, 10 as our data set. The first thing that we should see is written down as in ascending order. No, it is not. So that's what I'll change. First, I'll write it down as 2, 5, 9, 10, and 12. Right? Cool. Now I will apply the formula. So the n in the formula stands for the total number of values that are found in the data set. So how many values that are found in the data set? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values, right? So that is what I'll substitute in place of n. I'll substitute a 5 plus 1, and that will give me 1/2 times 6, which is equal to 3. Now, this tells us that the median is found in the third position with data set. So we go to our data set that is written in ascending order and we write it down as, and then we count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Therefore, 9 is the median, as it is the value that is found in the third position. Right? I hope that makes sense. Cool. Now, let us look at what do we do when we have a data set that is an even number, right? So can you see that when we have a data set that is an odd number and we plug it into our formula, we get a value that is an integer, and it's easy for us to go and count 1, 2, 3. Then we just pick it out and say 9 is our median, right? Now we will look at what happens when it's an even number. So we have 3, 9, 10, 12, 15, 18. How many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 values, even number, right? So we'll still do the same thing. We'll apply our formula. We'll check, is this an ascending order? Looks like it is to me, right? Then 1/2 n plus 1 is still our formula. How many values? We counted already. There are 6. So it's 1/2, 6 plus 1, which is equal to 1/2 times 7. And that is equal to 3.5. Now we go count. Where is 3.5 in the data set? There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. And 3.5 lies between 3 and 4. So 3.5 will be right here. Right? Let me just change it quickly. 3.5 will be right here, will be found right there, right? So now when we calculate a mean, we will take the values that are between T3 and T4, position 3 and position 4. Well, when we calculate a median, we'll take the values in the third position and the fourth position, and we'll add them together to get the median, right? Therefore, the median is equal to 10 plus 12 over 2 that is equal to 22 over 2, which is equal to 11. And that's your median. It's 11. Right? That means this value right here divides the data set into 2 equal parts. This part right here with 3 values, this part right here with 3 values, right? Even when we look at this example, the median divides the data set into 2 equal parts. These 2 values right here, remember here 9 is the median, right? Divides the data set into this 2 values here and 2 values there. I hope that it is making sense.